Let's go, y'all. Main event fight night main event of the year. The top three cards are pretty good. Every other fight on this card is absolutely terrible. Let's get right into it. Rebellis Despain versus Austin Lane. We going Rebellis Despain by first round TKO because Austin Lane is terrible. Moving up the card, Melissa Martinez versus Alice Ardeline. Alice Ardeline is not getting chosen because she's older, she has a shorter reach, and a worse record. Melissa Martinez is younger, has a longer reach, and has a better record. So we're picking Melissa Martinez. Now in the next fight, we're going to do the opposite thing. Jessica Penne is older with the exact same record, basically, percentage-wise. And then she has a longer reach, so we're going to pick Jessica Penne. Let's go. Jocelyn Edwards, first fight I care about, if you know. I ain't picking the girl who got TKO'd, I'm just saying. We're going Jocelyn Edwards by decision. These two fights are by decision too. The two women, all three of these women fights, decisions. Someone's gonna decide to have a decision, like Bilal Muhammad. Brad Katona versus Gene Matsumoto. We're picking Gene Matsumoto. Submitted Dan Argueta, which is a kind of underrated win, low key. Dan Argueta, he got decision by Cody Haddon, but, he had 2 draws. Probably because he tested positive, but who knows. But he did beat Nick Aguirre. And he lost to Damon Jackson, so underrated win right there. With 4:59, with 1 second left in the round, he got that submission in. Damn, that's sad. I'm picking Gene Matsumoto because I don't think Brad Katona's good. If Brad Katona wins, then I'll kind of have no faith in any UFC fighter of all time. Because Brad Katona strikes like this. So we're also picking Mateus Nicolau because Asu Amabayev isn't good. He's okay. I mean, submitted O'Day Osborne, which is cool, but O'Day Osborne, of course, gets a main card appearance on the Sphere. CJ Vergara, bum. Jose Johnson, bum. Mateus Nicolau hasn't been I still think he's going to win by decision in a 3-rounder. Beat David Dvorak, that's a good win. David Dvorak's not a real person, bro. Dang, he does get chinned quite often. We'll just go Mateus Nicolau by decision. Who fucking cares, bro? No one fucking cares. Y'all, I know what y'all are waiting for. I'm getting there quickly. Don't worry, this isn't going to be a long video. Darren Elkins versus Daniel Pineda. I'm going with Daniel Pineda because Darren Elkins has been damaged. He isn't the damage. He has just been damaged. So, damn. This is sad to look at. Darren Elkins is sad to look at. Why does he look like that? Darren Elkins needs to stop fighting. We're picking Daniel Pineda, even though he has a worse record and he has a shorter reach and he's shorter in general. I'm picking Daniel Pineda just because he's been better in his last couple of performances. Darren Elkins looks like he's about to fall apart. The meat's about to fall off the bone. We're going with Jake Hadley because I don't know who Cameron's Smotherman is. Smotherman? Cameron Smotherman. It's a weird last name. Oh, he does have 6 wins by KO. So the rest, he lost on the Contender Series though. Who did he lose to? Straight right to ground punches. with 1 minute versus Gregorio versus Charalampus Gregorio. Um. Oh, Joshua. He was on a card with Joshua Van. That's cool. That's cool to see. I'm not picking him though, so we were gonna pick Jake Hadley. He got KO'd in his career. Um, I don't even know what I just said. Oh, he got KO'd in the Contender Series. I think I said he got KO'd in his career, which is a weird thing to say, but that's not what I meant to say. Jake Hadley has a longer reach at being shorter, so we're picking. I would have, just so you know, I would have picked Brady Highstand because I'm a Brady Highstand stan. No, I fucking hate that word. I'm sorry for anyone else out there that hates that word. Same exact record between Charles Johnson and Sue Majidari. Madarji. Sue Madarji Sue, whatever you want to call him. I know sometimes them Asian boys like to switch their names around. Also, I didn't say I was gonna pick Darren Elkins versus Daniel Pineda by either submission, TKO, just finish in the second round, finish in the third round. I think Daniel Pineda's gonna get it done by finish. Jake Hadley's probably gonna decision this Cameron Smotherman dude. Might KO him, might get KO'd though. So I don't know. We'll see. I think Charles Johnson's going to absolutely decisionize Sue Madarji. I've been pretty high on Charles Johnson. I didn't want him to beat Joshua Van, but I didn't want him to lose to Joshua Van. It was very sad seeing Joshua Van get KO'd, but it's okay. We can move on. I think Charles Johnson is gonna absolutely decision the fuck out of this Sue Madarji guy. He's gonna decision the fuck out of him. Okay. With takedowns, with striking, with just looking like a G out there. Just gonna absolutely decision this dude. Rob Font versus Kyler Phillips. We're picking Kyler Phillips. I hate this dog-looking motherfucker. This dude looks like the pups that's whining. She's in her room right now because she was messing around and being weird out here while I was trying to make this video. So now she's in her room whining. But she looks like Kyler Phillips. Like, almost exactly like Kyler Phillips. Like, it's quite crazy. He's good. Oh my gosh, with the long hair down too, looks just like Kyler Phillips. Looks just like how her ears are, even the coloring. That is wild. He's got the big old dumb eyes. Big old dumb eye Kyler Phillips. puppy face Kyler Phillips. We're picking Kyler Phillips. I don't even think I really have to elaborate on this. Almost 10 years younger. He's 8 years younger. They're the same height. He has a half-inch reach advantage. Way better well, I wouldn't say way better record, but better record. Rob Font's shown how to beat him every time he fights. He shows, look, this is the way you can beat me, and if you don't want to beat me this way, you can also beat me this way. So we're gonna easily go with Kyler Phillips on this one. This is a lock of the card for sure. Charles Johnson's a lock of the card for me. Daniel Pineda's a lock of the card for me. Jocelyn Edwards is a lock of the card for me. And Rebellis is a lock. So I got 4 locks on this card. Pretty good. Pretty good locks. What a crazy matchup. This is one of the most excited main events I've ever been. I like one of the main events I've been most excited for. Anthony Hernandez versus Michel Periera. Oh, see, Michel Periera has 42 fights, which is crazy. I'd just like to point that out. 44 fights. He has 2 no contests. He's 1 inch taller. He has a 2-inch reach disadvantage. Records are kind of similar percentage-wise. Obviously, Anthony Hernandez has a better record, but they're kind of similar. I really don't know who I want to pick. I really don't know. When's the last time Michel Pereira's even lost? Okay, he lost by DQ to Diego Sanchez. And he lost to Tristan Connolly. Hey! Bro, there's no way you can't pick Michel Pereira for this. I know this is crazy to say. This is wild, because honestly, if Anthony Hernandez was fighting anyone else at middleweight, anyone else, I'd be picking him. Even Drickus, I'd be picking Anthony Hernandez. I think Michel Pereira might be a champ. 31, coming into his prime. They're both 31. What? I thought Anthony Hernandez was like 28. Ooh, they're both 31. That kind of makes me sad about Anthony Hernandez, to be honest with you. God. Rodolfo Vieira in that picture looks a lot like Mateus Gamrot. A lot like him. Anthony Hernandez did get KO'd by Kevin Holland in the first couple of seconds. So if he doesn't get out of that first round, I think he's getting KO'd. I do think, however, if he does get out of the first, he will probably win the second two. But I think Michel Pereira will finish him in the first, and that's what I'm going to pick. Oh, it's a 5-rounder. Ooh, that's terrible for Michel Pereira. But if he just KOs him in the first, which is what I'm going to pick, first round KO, he's going to win. Well, if he KOs him, he's going to fucking win. No shit. But I think Anthony Hernandez will probably submit him if he gets out of the first. I think he could possibly get a second round KO, possibly third round. But with a 5-round fight, if he gets to the 4th, 5th round, he's getting submitted or he's getting TKO'd. So great 3 last fights. Like, I'm super excited for these last 3 fights. I'm a big Charles Johnson fan. I like the Rob Font Kyler Phillips matchup. Rooting heavily for Rob Font. Even though this dude looks like my dog, I ain't rooting for him. I'm sorry. Looks like a Shih Tzu out here. I ain't rooting for him. Sorry. I'm going for Rob Font. And then Anthony Hernandez, if he wins, awesome. I'm a big fan of both of these guys. I want Michel Pereira to win because he's just a little bit more entertaining. Which is crazy to say because he's one of the most entertaining fighters in the UFC. Which Anthony Hernandez is really entertaining to me. I could understand if you find him boring. Because a lot of people just think with their dicks. That didn't even fucking make sense in the context of what I was talking about. But if you get it, you get it. Peace out, y'all. Y'all have a good weekend. I'm about to make a breakdown of Max vs. Ilya, UFC 308. Which is gonna be crazy. Peace.